Okay. All right. So basically, that's why I saved before I plugged it in though, because I knew something could happen like that. So basically, I need to swap out insulated liquid pipes for the. I think it's just the outgoing. Well, I should probably just do it for the incoming polluted water and the outgoing polluted water. It's probably what I should do, just to guarantee it doesn't change temperature and change state. I think it must have froze. If it said cold damage, it probably meant it froze in the pipes because the water was probably already pretty cool and it cooled it down to freezing temperature and it broke the pipe or something like that. I don't know if there's a better way to. I think this is like the cheapest way to create steam is just have a thermo aqua tuner coolant stuff um, and heating the area around it to create steam. I think that's the best way to do it. Really, what the hell? This is like a 3-minute load time or something? It's insane. Come on, auction not included. I guess there's just like too much stuff to calculate in the game. There's so many different. Probably all the junk on the ground, honestly. I probably need to really just do a pick up the junk off the ground thing. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go. What temperature is the. Oh, wow. The polluted water is already at minus 2.6 degrees. No wonder it's already really cold. Interesting. Why do I already have... Where is this polluted water coming from? Okay, I think I need to just dump out the cold polluted water first. Because it's only cold up here. Maybe it was from this loop that was already cold. Okay, we got lots of hot polluted water out there. So what I'm going to do is actually dump some polluted water in space up here first. I'm still going to do this. I'm still going to do insulated pipe from here to here. Then from here to here. And then I'm going to do a quick thing right here. Similar to what I was doing, we'll just dump it out in the vacuum of space because this very cold water that we have in there is not doing us any favors here. Okay, analyze that guy. Analyze this. Okay, plumbing. We can do this out of just... God, we have more steel than we have any other material for some of this stuff. It's crazy. I don't have that much steel because I don't have that much lime, which hopefully our poke shells are still giving us some lime. That random sour gas that's just sitting there. Yeah, we got some poke shells down here. We're full up in there. You just need to get a lot of poke shells to actually get lime, because I think you only get lime. I think I heard Francis John say basically when they hatch, you get a little from the eggshell. When they go from a spawn to the bigger one, they molt once, and then when they die, you get the molt. So it's only 3 times, I guess, each time. For each poke shell. Okay, so what we want to do is basically dump out all this stuff. Actually, I even want to do this. That should, if I do this, it'll dump out all that water. There we go. And then plumbing here. Basically until we're getting not negative degree temperature water going out there, because we want warmer water. I wonder if it's sitting here, if it's getting cold up in the vacuum or something. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so let's save it again. And this time if I have to reload, I'm just going to Alt F4 and come back in the game, because I think it's going to be way faster than loading from in-game, because it's just super, super slow. All right, here we go. Here we go. This should work. And plumbing, pipe there, and pipe there. Let's hope there's no more cold damage here. Did I set the temperature on this? I did. Okay. Okay, good. That's looking good. Should be enough of that water for now. Okay. Okay, so we're just waiting for this to heat this up. It's going to take a little bit. Frickin' dugout. I dug out that one thing. That was stupid. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Mop it up. Build this. Priority 9. Apparently I dug that out stupidly. Or accidentally. It's fine. It's going to vent to space anything. It's no big deal. But okay. There we go. Okay, so we're just waiting for, we're watching a pot boil, as one would say. I guess the only question is if we ever run out of water here. I don't think this source of water is one that will, I think it's just coming straight from the pump, if I'm not mistaken. Well, this is stopping this from getting a, okay, this is actually stopping our, okay, that's kind of bad, actually. I did not think I'd be using that much water. Which also got rid of our clean water thing. I really probably need to use a different source of water for this. Speaking of aqua tuners, I wonder if you could use an aqua tuner to cool geyser water for a metal refinery if access to the oil biome is compromised. Okay. I'd like to split this in half is what I'd like to do. I'd like half of it to go into here and half to go to what we were doing. How do I make that happen? I do that by making a bridge here and having a split here, I think. Maybe? I don't know why it's prioritizing that. I guess if I do... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, once this water backs up some, then I'm going to go back to doing this. That for a bit. Maybe I do a second pump in here. You know what? That might be the best way. Just get a second pump. Let me see how close we are to getting steam up here. Though. Might need to do a second pump. It's getting close. It's getting close. But that's all the water. Okay. So I said I didn't care about wasting water, but apparently I don't have enough water. Let's do just a second pump for this. If I do a second pump, that'll be what we need it to do. So let's do this. So I want a second pump that will pump the water just to here. So I'm going to have to change this up a little bit here. Can I just connect this? And then do this? Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, you know what I can do? I can just do a second pump that will pump to this guy. That'll be the easiest thing to do. Okay. Liquid pump. Doesn't need to be steel. This is cool in here, so we can just do, like, copper. More spaghetti pipes. I'm going to get rid of some of these spaghetti pipes there. Actually, no, I can use those spaghetti pipes. Just disconnect it from there. Have this guy go here. Cancel the deconstruct. Go here. That can go there, and we'll disconnect that, and then we connect that. We can use this guy. And then power. Hopefully this line is, yeah, got plenty of potential power. Okay. So we've banked all this polluted water for so long, we're just going to use it for a bit here. Shouldn't have any issue running out of it, hopefully. So what we'll do is we'll disconnect this and connect that once this guy's built. Star map. Ooh, Arbor Acorn Pips. Maybe there'll be iso resin or something there. Okay. I'm gonna guess that's the planet that the exploded planet that we, spoiler alert, exploded. Well, not us, but our AI, or the people that our AI are covering for. I don't know how exactly to describe it. Okay. So we do this. And we do this. They do that. And no power wire connected. One more wire. Come on. Come on, duplicates. This is your oxygen supply. This is your oxygen supply, which is hopefully not getting messed up by this too much. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Let's do it. We're doing fine. There it is. And now that will supply the water for that guy. And this will supply the water for what we're doing up there. Okay, good. New printables, potent potables, free barbecue, sure. Okay. Did I just connect it somewhere? We should have polluted water coming up. There it is. It's taking it a while to get there. All right, beautiful. Okay, what's our temperature looking like here? Temperature of the water is 97 degrees. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close to having steam. Again, this is a very wasteful way of doing this, but otherwise, how would I get rid of the cooling of the water? I forget what Francis John's build is. You need to put the cooling somewhere, and I forget where you put it in his build, so. Okay, good. All right, we're going to watch this pot boil, because I'm hoping the automation will be set up such that when this thing has enough steam, this will send a green signal saying I'm ready to launch. It'll open the doors and we'll be ready to launch it. So that's the plan. Although I do want to do, well, God, we're just out of materials. Steel. Just in case some stuff falls on that. It shouldn't, but just in case. Hey, all right, we got some steam. And until the steam hits 105 degrees, it won't pump out. Keep an eye on this. It's all insulated, so it should be good that once it hits the right temperature, we will be ready to go here. And once this thing's full, we'll turn this little system off by stop supplying the polluted water for the aqua tuner, so that we're not wasting anything. There we go. All right, that's a little bit of steam. Okay, as long as it gets, yeah, 104, 103. It is losing heat here. Oh, don't break before you get there, please. 101. So yeah, that was pretty close. It's actually pretty close. I think we did the right temperature. If I'd gone any lower than 105, this probably wouldn't have worked. And you know what? I'm going to want to dump it back in once this is full, too. So I wonder if I want to do a loop here. Like if it's full, it goes back in. You know what? I think I do want to do that. That if it's full, it goes and dumps the steam back into this room. Let me actually do that real quick. We can cut it off, but this will be a smarter way to conserve it. Well, I need to do ceramic up and across. And then just mafic rock. Actually, using mafic rock as the material was probably the worst choice. Igneous rock is what I should have used. But that's okay. Hopefully that'll be okay. There. There into a high pressure gas vent. couple ladders here to reach that. Okay. You could increase the steam room temperature a couple of degrees just to make sure the steam stays in gas form. Okay. Oh, wow. This needs a lot of steam. Okay, well, we're not going to... You know what? I probably need more water in this room, honestly. Okay. I thought this was... thought there was a lot more steam in there. 69 kilograms. Okay, yeah, that is not much. Of course, that's per tile, but... Okay, well, we haven't had any damage yet, so the temperature looks like it's good. 69 kilograms is too much of a gas vent. Is it? Well, it's going down. It's going down as we pump it out. Okay, that might be enough water. Yeah, now there's only 8 kilograms. So it's like we're basically... we're basically using up the steam as we create it right now. Yeah, wow, this actually takes more steam than I remembered. That's a weird rocket that uses steam for power. What a weird thing we're doing. Now it's got to heat up this water again to create the steam. All right, this setup is a little wonky, but it's working. And it's just like, the only thing I don't love about this is I am just kind of throwing water into space, this polluted water into space. But we have plenty of polluted water. That's how hydrogen peroxide rockets work, really. There are actually rockets that use steam to get into space. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, 69 kilograms times 25 tiles before it condense back to water. Well, I actually put more water in there, too, which... Like, how much do I have in here? 446. Okay, I do have a lot of water in there now. So this should be plenty. 143 kilograms, and I need 600 something. There's 440 per tile or so here, it looks like. Yeah. So this should be plenty. I shouldn't need to put any more in for this first rocket. Hydrogen peroxide decomposes into steam and oxygen. It decomposes to steam and oxygen. Interesting. I didn't know there was such a thing as a hydrogen peroxide rocket. I don't think I knew that was a thing. Yeah, 122 kilograms. There should be plenty in here to finish. Well, it needs 600. Guess there's more spaces. 300. Yeah, that should be enough. That should be enough. If it turns all of that into steam and it all gets the right temperature, that should fill this up, I think. So I prefer the petroleum rockets. The petroleum rockets, you just pump petroleum in, pump the oxalite in, and you're good to go. Although the oxalite's a little bit of a pain to make, so maybe I will get into those rockets, or need to do a different build that doesn't just waste polluted water for the steam. I was going to try to do today's rocketry stuff without rewatching Francis John's steam rocket video, but I might just need to rewatch it to get that build. Okay. Yeah, 109 kilograms. We are pumping this stuff. Okay. All right. We're slowly building this up. 600 kilograms. 100 kilograms. There should be plenty of steam in there for this to work. I think this should be enough to fill this guy up. Excuse me while I fill this guy. Okay. 2 pumps would make it faster. I can't fit 2 pumps in there unless I move the thermosensor, right? Build them up, just don't let them down. Can I put another one here? Yeah, I don't think I can fit another one in here. I'd have to take out the thermal aqua tuner, then I wouldn't have heat generation. Or I'd have to make the room bigger, so I just can't do it. Welcome back, MZuz. I'm moving 0.5 kilograms now. Well, yeah, again, how would I do it? I can't fit it. And if I didn't have the thermosensor, I guess I could maybe move the thermosensor and the liquid vent, maybe. Could I put it right there? I'm not sure if I could. Maybe I can. If I put the thermosensor here and the liquid vent here, maybe I could fit one more steam gas pump there. Maybe we'll try to do that for the next one to do it faster. I guess I didn't know that this guy only did 500 grams a second, but it's written there, so or listed there. I should know. I think I could fit one more right next to it. I don't need to run the polluted water anymore. What's my temperature? 128. Okay, you're probably right. Star map. Okay. Oh, that wasn't the wrecked planet there. Of course, that's only true if the temperature stays high enough, so hopefully it will. So I'm gonna move this sensor. Deconstruct that guy. Plumbing. Deconstruct this guy. Do that guy. And then we're gonna do insulated pipe to there. And then deconstruct. No, actually, we want to leave that there. That's fine. Deconstruct that guy though. And let's see. But it's disabled. Frickin' hell. Automation. Thermosensor right there. I forgot that when you disconnect, it sends a red signal. I want this to pump now while the heat's there. Okay, as long as it is above 105. There we go. All right, let's see if I actually can fit another one in here. I thought I could. I can't. So I need to get rid of the thermal aqua tuner to put it in there. Disabled. Oh no, make it able, Rand. Hurry. You don't need to be running the polluted water. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, so I can't fit extra things in here. Even if I move that over, my room is too small. So, but this is fine. Just takes a little bit of time. It's whatever. It's whatever. If I'm just patient, the temperature is looking good on that. So that should be fine. Okay. Whoa, no power. Oh, come on. My power wires melt again. Frickin', okay. I guess I do need to do steel. I was trying to save steel and punished. Frickin' melting my wires there. Loose steel along here. That hopefully won't melt anymore. It's just those, but got greedy to try to save some steel to use those as lead. Just can't use lead anything up here in space. Yeah, I had lead wire. I had steel originally, then I changed it to lead to conserve some steel. But I didn't think about the regolith piling there immediately melting the lead. Lead is so susceptible to that, I guess. Just too easy to melt lead. Copper and iron works too. I don't have that much of either. Well, for refined, I do have iron. So, okay, maybe I could do that. It's funny in your mind, you were like, what's he using, lead? And that is what he was doing. That is exactly what I was doing. That is exactly what I was doing. 'Twas a mistake. If his 'twould be twerific. Almost there. Or gold for my volcano. The problem is the volcano hasn't erupted yet. I have 44 cycles until it's active. So it hasn't erupted a single time since I've actually got access to it. So you just watched that movie on Monday? I just watched Robin Hood Men in Tights? Nice. Okay. Gotta be getting close here. Yeah, okay, we're almost there. As soon as it's ready, we're launching. Well, we have to wait till this thing opens, but... Alright, so what are we going to work on next? Am I going to try to get the oxalite going? Oxalite requires gold. Because if I want to do petroleum rockets, I am going to need to go over to oxalite. So I don't remember how to do that. So I might need to work on other stuff and refresh myself from those other videos, from Francis John's videos, before I go on to the next thing. If I really do want to use petroleum rockets, which I think I am going to prefer. You got you thinking of Mel Brooks now? Maybe Blazing Saddles or History of the World Part 1 will be watched tonight? Nice. I guess I could expand this. The problem is this takes a lot of steel. I'm down to 11.5 tons of steel. Yeah, and it's just because of lime. Not having enough lime. So... Space is steel hungry, that's for damn sure. Space is steel hungry. I probably didn't need to make this out of steel. There's probably a lot of things I didn't need to make out of steel. Oh, so, hey, we finally got steam going in here. Okay. Hopefully, there's a little bit of polluted oxygen here. Damn, and the polluted water is going to continue to off-gas, so this will actually take some wrong element damage at some point. Ah, we're ready. Launch it. Launch mission. GG cookie time. Our first rocket launched in the Arboria colony. That's a GG cookie time. Beautiful. And hopefully no wires melted. The automation wire is working. So I think all our wires stayed stayed intact. Beautiful. Let's check below the rocket. Anything crazy happen? Looks like we're good. I want to move all this stuff into storage. And we didn't break a door. Nice. This door was not in the way. That's what I was worried about. Beautiful. Very, very nice. And then attack this guy. Got to channel Macho Man Rand. Space is the place, Mean Gene. Okay. Okay. So, I don't want this thing to pump anymore now. Problem is, the steam can't go in here. So, because it's overpressurized. The only way this will allow in here is if this turns back into water and cools down. What's the temperature in here? Is it slowly going down? Yeah, it's slowly... Oh, God. Okay, well, to save my pipes, I guess I got to just throw this steam into space here. Damn. Otherwise, we're just wasting... We're just wasting the material. How far will my rocket go? Isn't there like a distance of all the space travel stuff? Yes. It will only go this far, 10,000 kilometers. In order to go the next distance, I think... I'm not sure if steam rockets can go the next distance. I think they might not be able to. So. Okay. Well, apparently I had enough steam in there. Well, I mean, that probably wouldn't be enough for another rocket launch. So we'll probably have to put more water in there and stuff, but that's fine. Yeah, this is all taking damage in here. Come on. Come on, do that one. You know, some steampunk universes that would claim otherwise, steam is the best. Okay. Okay, is that going to go out? No, because that one needs to be repaired. Repair that guy. If that repairs that, I can get this out, so these little things will stop taking damage. They can go up to 20 kilometers? Okay. Cool. 20,000 kilometers. There we go. It's going to rain some water here. It's fine. All right, that'll at least stop those from taking damage. Okay. And it'd be best if this water, I think, will eventually become steam and go out there, so that's fine. Need to have boosters, but no cargo. Right. I don't want to do cargo stuff until I get to petroleum, I think. I know you love your, or somebody loves their steam rockets, but I just want to get to petroleum. So I think I do want to get oxidite production going. So, boosters? I thought you said roosters. What do you want to do with these 150 roosters? Okay, so I'm going to dig out. I think I can maybe just make an area here for creating the oxalite. And it'll be really close to the gold, too, so that'll be nice. Yeah, I know. Iron and oxalite. Oxalite refinery. Oxygen, gold. It doesn't use iron. Why'd you say iron? Does the booster itself use iron? Research. Burns refined iron. Okay, it's refined iron. That's fine. As long as it's refined iron. Because I have a volcano giving me refined iron, so that's fine. Because I got 15 tons of refined iron, yeah. To get the furthest distance there, fuel you need to create and use? Yes. Liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen. Two of the harder, well, two of the more difficult things you can do in the game that are, not game-breaking stuff like melting regolith and melting steel and all this other crazy stuff you can do. Okay, so we just need a room. God, I gotta remember what we did before. I'm pretty sure we did some automation in this room. I think we wanted hydrogen in the room because there was a temperature thing, right? Maybe I can just use this hydrogen for that. If I do, because I can reach it. If I do that. An iron booster sounds like it'd be painful. Okay. All right. Actually, I want this polluted oxygen to kind of vent out into space already. If I build through here into this room and maybe use this hydrogen, I got to remember what you have to do because you have oxygen go in there. Do you just pump oxygen into this thing? Yeah, gas intake. So you pump the oxygen in there, and then I think you automate the gold going into that, and it creates oxalite. I think what you want to avoid is the oxalite off-gassing. So you want to put the oxalite into a storage thing that's in liquid. I think that's all I have to worry about, actually, if I remember correctly. I believe that is right. So let's not bust into there. So let's just use this little area. If you pump oxygen, then add gold. Okay. So if I just do a little 4-high room right here, maybe this 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig that out here. Although I am going to want a pit of some sort. Actually, no, I just need, if I do something like a tile there and put a storage thing there, I think that will work. Just trying to remember exactly how this works. Have one delivery of water rather than using these little guys. That should be fine. How hot is it in here? It's actually pretty nice and chilly. We're close to a cold biome here. Okay. I will need power in here, which we do have access to power, so that shouldn't be an issue. An issue. Okay, and refinement is going to be oxalite. And I think we want a storage. We're going to want a storage tank for gold. We can have it auto fill in there, hopefully. Oh god, pick up all this off-gassing stuff. What's consumable ore in here? Priority 9. It's annoying stuff that just off-gasses crap all over the place. Don't off-gas your crap. I don't need your crap. Okay, so that's the oxalite refinery. Made it out of lead. Again, it's pretty chill. Well, actually, how much heat does this thing create? 12k DTUs. You know what? Let's just make it out of steel. It's going to be a pain in the ass if I do that. Let's just make this out of steel. We should have enough steel. That's fine. $20 whoever wants to come mow your lawn, M says. 1, 2, 3, not it. All right, so I want, is it refined gold or is it gold ore? I would assume it's refined because I literally have 0. No, I do have some gold amalgam ore. Where did I get this gold amalgam ore? Oh, you get it from space. Gold falls from the sky. I forgot about that. Don't make oxalite maker from lead. It'll have heat damage. Okay, all right. This is going to be the oxalite. So this is oxalite 7. And I want to put some clean water here. Enable auto bottle. It's refined gold. Okay. Good. That's what I was hoping. So that would be refined. Whoa, back already. I'm used to longer distances, I guess. I actually don't have any refined gold yet. So until this thing starts working, I actually don't have access. Well, I guess I can actually... I should make a little bit. Let me make like 1 ton of it. So let's go like 5. That'll be 500 kilograms. And 500 kilograms. And that'll give us 1 ton of refined gold there. You need some of that sky gold right now? Man, you and me both. Beautiful. All right, that brought back some data banks. Beautiful. All right. Star map. Ah, there's our shattered planet. There it is. Analyze that object. New principles. So research should now continue. Unless I'm, you know what, am I actually missing a research station? Virtual planetarium. Yes, I actually do need this. This thing I think is okay to be in my base. Oh my lag, Batman. Oh my lag. Yeah, I could just put it right here. How much power? 900 kilowatts though. Okay. I needed to have its own power thing. Let's do a large thing there and just put it in here. That'll be fine. So virtual planetarium. Are these refined metals? I'm not sure. I can do this one out of copper in here, I think. Okay. Put it right there. So I want to do a airflow tiles along there. What is that making that out of? No, don't do aluminum. God, I can't... Apparently airflow... I don't have any just basic metals, man. What happened to all my basic metals? Okay, fine. Just do this out of granite. Oh my god. I swear I've run out... Either I've used... I guess I used a ton of them in my... Jesus. In my whatchamacallit. God, words are hard. I cannot talk today. I've used a ton in my industrial sauna. But my God, metals have been kind of an issue for me on this run. It's kind of been an issue. You cannot pronounce T's? Oh, yeah, you're the South Park reference. I just meant planetarium. Okay. All right, we can use lead conductive wire here. I'll go to the thing right here somewhere. Okay, so they're building that. Okay, so this guy needs an intake of oxygen. And did I not? I thought I did this. Refined metal gold amalgam. There it is. 7. Okay. Oh, stop. Almost did too much of that. Deconstruct. All right, so now I do want to get a thing that will auto fill this thing. So shipping, just do an auto sweeper like right here. That can reach all the things. Really? You can't reach? Come on, bro, you gotta reach. All right, well, if I make this room one taller, it could probably reach. It can reach over here, but I need it to reach that stuff. I want it to reach everything. So deconstruct these guys. Let's make this entire room 1 taller, I guess. Take out that stuff. I was actually thinking of doing that anyway. Come on, brush, stretch, get it. Well, now my duplicates can stretch and reach stuff because of the mod I did. Okay. If I do this, that should hopefully give us room. Shipping, auto sweeper. So reach down far enough. Yes. Okay. Well, that actually reaches the entire room right there. Okay, beautiful. That add a bunch of quality of life mods. I've added some quality of life mods, yes. Star map. Ooh, a red dwarf in our atmosphere, or in our solar system. Really? That's crazy. I don't think I saw a star on one of my things before. But today I added one that let them reach further, which is one I hadn't been using before. Okay. Dig out that stuff. So, and again, I want to start doing heavy watt conductive joint plates here. There, conductive wire. And large power transformer. There, and then the conductive wire there. And there we go. That should be all good. You were fighting pirates in brown dwarf star systems earlier in Star Sector. It was good times. Good times. Sounds like good times fighting pirates in brown dwarf star systems. Which mods do you find useful without affecting the usual game experience? I will say the single best mod that I think it was AppTom told me about is this one right here. Can you see behind me? This is called Pliers. The Pliers mod is amazing. If you've noticed that I sometimes am able to disconnect pipes without my dupes being there, that's because of the Pliers mod. Single best mod in this game, in my opinion. In my IMHO, in my not so humble opinion, best mod NA. It's just stupidly useful. So many situations are so much easier to deal with that mod. Okay, so we need to power these guys, and this should be ready to do its thing if I get oxygen into here. So we go ventilation. Gas pipe into there. Are you considering what asteroid you will tackle next? Not yet. I have a lot of stuff I still want to do in this in this asteroid, so not really. Not quite looking into that yet. Quite. Do I want to do a... That's 1,200. You know what? I'm just going to do use our power spine here, because it'll be pretty easy, and I don't want to mess with having to cool a power transformer. So we're going to have to deal with it. Actually, they shouldn't have to come in here, except to pick up the oxalite to deliver it when it's time. Since there are no takers, you suppose you need to go mow the lawn now. If you're offline before I finish, have a great rest of your day. Ran and chat. Thank you, Emzez. You have a great rest of your weekend. Is it weekend yet? It's only it's hump day. What am I talking about? But no, you have a good one too, sir. All right, so next destination is going to be this guy to get more research. So we need the same amount, so 695, so I need to get steam going again. So I think we can start doing this guy again. No, I'm going to leave this how it's set up. I think that's good. You keep losing track of what day it is. It's brutal to be like, it's Friday and it's Tuesday. I know, right? We'll see you later, man. Have a good one. Insulated pipe. There. Okay. How much steam is in here? 84 kilograms, not nearly enough. So I'm going to have to add more water to this system. So let's do that now. So how much do these things hold? These hold 100 kilograms. So if we need 600 kilograms, I only need like 6 pipes worth. That should be more than enough if it converts it all. So, if I'm not mistaken, that should be plenty. Water. Does a pipe? How much water does a pipe hold? Oh, it's 10 kilograms, not 100. That was 100. So it's like, if I said 6, so like 60 of these rather than 6. It's like 10 times what I said. Okay. So something like, speaking of pliers, I'm using pliers right now to be able to adjust how much water we're putting here without a dupe having to continuously create and deconstruct pipes. Pliers are just so freaking useful. Kendriel, I highly recommend that. I guess you could argue that it's, oh hey, here we go, our oxalizer is doing its thing. I guess you could argue that it's a little cheesy because you shouldn't be able to do that, but I think pliers should just be in the game, honestly. Oh, you know what I don't want? I don't want this to keep creating. Oh, that's one of the things he did. He put like he put a plate on the ground to weigh the oxalite. That's what he did. Let me see here. How do I make it so this thing shuts off when we have enough stuff? Oh, I think there's automation with these chests now, right? Oh, there's not automation with chests. Is the iron volcano still working? Let's check. You just let it run. Okay. Let's see here. See if our iron volcano is still trucking along. My guess is that it's not hot enough. Yeah. It's doing great. 75 C. It's just the steam isn't hot enough while this thing is dormant. So we fixed our issue with adding aluminum pipes, the Weezewarts, and the temp shift plates. So that's nice. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Hey, free lime. 150 kilograms of lime means we get, what, 150 kilograms of steel or something like that. Should immediately turn that into steel. I mean, I guess the only thing this would waste would be, what, gold or something? So now that we have a source of gold, it should be fine. I mean, oxygen, I guess. Very small amounts of gold. Okay. So it would just be oxygen. I actually do want to get another spawn that like supplies all the oxygen for all the stuff we're going to be doing up here. So that might actually be something I do. Can I do that today? I do have this cool steam vent. Maybe I try to tame this cool steam vent. Supply water to another spawn, maybe. Oh, that might be too big of a project to get done today. Because taming a cool steam vent is a build that I don't remember how Francis John did it. Because I don't really care about the temperature of the oxygen going up here. I think I might actually want to do that next time we play. Just tame this guy to supply water to a spawn that's going to give us our oxygen for up here. So I don't have to use my oxygen. That's my base oxygen. Trying to remember, what did Francis John do for the cool steam vent? I think it's a pretty complicated build because he basically regulated the temperature so that the steam would become water, I think. I haven't done a cool steam vent taming. I did one of my last build. Was it pretty simple? Was it just a thermal aqua tuner thing that cooled the room so that the water would turn into steam, that the steam would turn into water? I think it might just be it's another thermal aqua tuner plus steam turbine setup. Yeah, I think I'm gonna work on that next time. I don't want to work on that today. I want to get my other rocket launched today. If we can at least get our 2 rockets. Oh, you know what I'm not doing? I'm not heating up the water to turn it into steam. So I need to get this back in here. Okay. How much longer is this thing dormant? Still another 37 cycles, so we don't get this free gold for another good long while. I actually don't know where I got the gold that I had. I must have found some random gold or just over time banked up some gold from the... No, it's the gold falling from the sky. That's where it is. I'm getting gold from... Because I didn't have gold for the longest time, but then I got to space and all of a sudden I have gold. I keep forgetting that gold... That it rains gold down. I keep forgetting. Oh, crap. Did we take more damage again? Okay, I guess there was a little bit of cold water. It looks like we're okay. Why not just feed my rocket with the steam vent? Because it's currently not active. I guess I could get in there and see... What is it? It's 110C. Yeah, maybe I could. Let me get in there and analyze it. It's not active right now, but maybe we can... My issue is I don't want to release a bunch of steam into the thing. Well, I guess it's not that big a deal. Just go out into space up there. More steam on my map. Yeah, I could maybe make use of that resource there. Opening this up, I think it might be like over pressurized maybe. But if I'm going to eventually use it anyway. The steam that it produces is not super hot, so we would need to have it be... We'd have to use... Hopefully it wouldn't get too cool by the time it got up here. It's got a little distance to travel. If we use the insulated pipes maybe to work. Why is... Oh, God. Mop up the polluted water. I don't want polluted oxygen in here. Do it. It's probably going to off-gas. Probably not going to be able to stop. Oh, there's some polluted water right there. It can turn to steam, but it can also off-gas before it has a chance to turn to steam. So, priority 9. That one. Come on. Okay. All right, how much steam do we have in here? 119, 111. All right, we got plenty. That should be plenty for this. Okay. All right, somebody analyzing this. Analysis pending. Because I don't actually want this to steam to like get all over the place. So do that and that. So it'll only release when this door is open. Currently there is no steam here because I feel like it's been dormant for a while. I wonder if it's going to be dormant until you open it up like I just did. I wonder if that now activates it, or maybe it's overpressurized from the water. But I don't know if I'll know that until we analyze it. Okay. 212. Okay, still has a little ways to go. We should have enough water and enough steam in here, though, right? Yeah, it just takes it a bit. Think it's flooded? It might be, but I'm not sure. Hey, research completed. I haven't heard that sound in a while. All right, so that was a solid fuel. So I was going to work towards the petroleum engine. Do I want to go towards this first because it's cheaper? Solid cargo so we can bring stuff back. Or do I want to just go straight to... I think what Francis John does, I think we go straight to the petroleum rockets so we don't have to use the steam again. So I think we are going to do that. Just continue with that. This is going to leak down into our place. Let me actually do this. I don't want the melted water to flood the bottom of our big, long tube here more than it already is doing, which it is flooding down here, isn't it? We have this big old tank. It's not too bad. But it's still raining water here. Is that from steam or is that something else? Loves to rain water through my transportation tube. Okay, it's right here. It's probably from steam that randomly builds up here. Okay. If you go with cargo, you'll need to rely on the solid boosters for cargo until petrol. Okay. Yeah. All right. Have we analyzed this yet? Analyzed this yet? Not yet. Actually, we need more fossil. We actually have more fossil on the map we could get to. But let's check this thing. How are you doing here? Oh, you're about halfway there. Let's check my power. How's my power doing here? My net is positive, so we're doing great on power. Let's actually check our our volcanic steam thing, see how it's doing. I should probably do a little more exploring on my map. There might be other vents that I could be using that I just haven't found yet. I'm going to keep an eye as we scroll down here. Yeah, there's another. I have like 3 cool steam vents, I think. Let's see here. How are you doing? Oh my god, we have used up a lot of lava. This is actually what I was worried about with this thing. Wow. Wow. Well, I think I know what I'm going to have to work on next time. I think I'm going to have to move this project down to use geothermal because I had no idea this used so much heat. And a minor volcano just doesn't produce enough magma for that. Okay. Wow, I had no idea this would use that much lava. I thought this would last for a long, long time. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I think what I might have to do is like kind of move this whole setup down and do a magma version of it. You know, there's some diamond in here that I haven't got. Let's just like start mining some of this out because this is useful materials that I haven't got yet that should be getting. We got diamond and fossil in here. Francis John would be ashamed we've left all this fossil in here. Be ashamed. Just a waste. Just a waste. Okay. Minor volcano would work for a smaller version. If you had one steam turbine, it would probably work. Yeah, I guess the 3 steam turbine things was too greedy. But I want a lot of power, and I'd never built this before, so I didn't know. I guess I didn't know that minor volcanoes were so stingy in the amount of magma they provided. What are these? Fertilization. These things need dirt, is that right? Dirt. So we probably are not producing enough dirt. I have 367 tons. I guess they just haven't delivered it lately. I didn't automate dirt delivery like I automated phosphorus delivery over here, so that might be an issue. Still have a good amount of pepper bread, though. You were over power, right? Can I disable one steam turbine? Yeah, maybe I should do that. I was netting, how much extra was I doing? Like 300 something. Net is 400. Well, these guys are all providing more than that. Well, when they're tuned up. Not getting nearly enough power as much power from this as I thought I would. Just not generating enough heat, I guess, because we're not refining stuff, because we just don't have the materials for it. Yeah, you think maybe it'd be worth shutting down one of these guys? That might be worth doing. He's providing the least amount, so I will disable that guy. Maybe that will make our magma last longer too. 3 or more would work on standard volcanoes. Okay. Well, maybe that's what I need to do. I might need to look for, see if I have a standard volcano somewhere on the map, because maybe I could then do this build and not run out of the magma there, which I would need to get it tamed and all that kind of stuff. Let's do a little bit of, once we get the steam rocket going, I think I do want to do a little bit of exploration on my map just to see what resources I'm not using, because I feel like there are some resources I'm not using. Okay, this is ready to go. Do this. Okay, this looks like this is now not making my stuff overheat, which is good. So you're ready to go. This is open. Okay. So we're going. Ooh, we have niobium and isoresin at the first one we discovered. That's amazing. Okay, that I need, and having both of those at the same map is awesome. All right, let's do a little exploring on our map to see if we can find some stuff that I've been missing out on, because I haven't revealed enough of my map. Pretty much revealed the entire left side. Let's look on the right side, starting from... Okay, we mostly see all this stuff. So if I go up and across from our mine shaft, our shaft over here. I still haven't analyzed this thing. Analysis pending. Can I not reach that? Should have done it already. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go from like right. Let's do this out of. We have igneous rock for days. Let's go across here. Start exploring here. See what we can see. One thing that hurts is the fact that you're using a non-igneous tile version that carries double the energy of the debris. Non-igneous tile version that carries double the energy of the debris. So you're saying it's because I'm turning the magma into igneous debris instead of the tile? Well, that's the way that Francis John does it. I mean, I guess maybe he does that because it transfers the heat, gets you the heat faster. When he did his tests on at least the video that I watched, that seemed to be the best way to get the heat out of it. But maybe the other version is slower but more efficient or something. I guess I don't know what version of the build that you would you're referring to. All right, so we're just going to keep an eye out for basically niobium or whatever it's called, neutronium deposits to try to find our whatchamacallits. There's a bunch of obsidian. Maybe there's a volcano in here somewhere. Nah, probably not. Okay. Make sure I haven't missed anything in here. For example, he uses tiles and miners normally for petroleum because they carry more mass. He uses tiles and miners normally for petroleum because they carry more mass. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen those builds and I never used the miner version of them. But I've also never. This is the first time I've had a volcano, and he usually does that with volcanic petroleum boilers, which I've never done because I've never had volcanoes on my map until this first one. So I feel like I've been pretty unlucky with volcanoes, or just been playing maps that for some reason don't have volcanoes. Does Arboria usually not have that many volcanoes either, just like the starting one? Insulated liquid pipe. Sour gas. What? How? How did this happen? Oh, what the hell? Why did my petroleum boiler just randomly just break? Oh, God. Okay, I gotta load. I can't have my petroleum. Is there any good way to fix this? I don't think there's... This is the first time this happened. Well, way back when this happened one time. Did something stop flowing? It stopped flowing again. Why did it stop? Well, it's because of that pipe. All right. I'm going to Alt F4 and load my latest save because that is... Sour gas in my petroleum boiler is just too big of an issue. So I'm going to Alt F4 and reload from the last save. Oh, my God. I have no idea why that just happened. I have no idea why that just happened. It's the first time I've had that happen since I changed the pipes out to ceramic and stuff. Okay. Nope, not new game. Load game. What's their most recent one? 16, 17. Oh, man, it's like... So I only lost about 10 minutes. So I might not have launched my rocket yet. Oh, man. Oh, that's frustrating. Something breaking just because I didn't look at it for, well, all day. Well, I looked at the petroleum boiler, but it never looked like it was having any issues. I wonder if the crude oil got too hot somehow, maybe, that was in there and made the petroleum flash to sour gas somehow. Oh, man, that's a pain in the ass. I wonder if I need to start using a different build for my petroleum boiler. My issue is I can't find volcanoes, man. I just can't find them. Just don't have volcanoes in my builds for whatever reason. All right, let me see what's happening right now with this. Is this... Okay, this has been sitting here for a while. Wait, this is... Did it just save right as this happened? Has it been sitting there? Oh my gosh, it's been sitting there like this and I haven't noticed it. Really? Oh my God. How do I fix this? How did this happen? Let's see, 325. Is the temperature too high? No, I want it to be about 400 when it comes out. All right, anybody know how to fix sour gas in your freaking petroleum boiler when I got gas all over the place up here? Maybe if I build in blocks here, I can get in here and pump it out. Oh, this is not what I wanted to have to work on today. Okay, let's see. Have I launched my next rocket? So it saved it when we were still filling this up. Okay, so apparently that happened a while ago. You had a problem with yours that same way. You would suggest you make future boilers with a cauldron that is 4 tiles in size. Cauldron. What's the cauldron? Is that this? Is 1, 2, 3? It's 4 high. I don't know if you mean wider or taller or what. Oof, God. So there's 100 kilograms of sour gas in here. Okay. Well, we kind of have a lock built in here. I wonder if there's a way if I can, like, build a vacuum, suck it out with a gas thing here. All right, let's try to fix this here. Let me build some tiles here. Can you get a mini pump in there? What's a mini pump? I don't know what a mini pump is, sadly. Is that a modded thing? I don't have that mod if it's a mod. I'm going to try to use kind of like diagonal building and unbuilding stuff to do this here. If you build diagonally where the drain is. Mini pump is not a mod. Okay. Plumbing. Oh. Oh, that's liquid. I want gas. A mini gas pump. I didn't know this existed. I've never used this. It's made of plastic, though, so I feel like it would be too hot. Like, wouldn't it melt in there? I have a feeling that would melt in there, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like it's too hot in there and it might just melt. Okay, so how would I make a little liquid lock here with what I got? So I might have a lock right here if I just build like this. Place where the oil gets converted should be 4 to 6 tiles of petroleum. This allows for better thermal control. Presence of sour gas indicates the liquid wasn't in contact with a temperature sensor. Okay. Build ice block, then mini pump. What does an ice block do for us? I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix this way, but well, there's liquid on top. Maybe I can have a kind of pre-built liquid lock and get in there and pump this out somehow. Why would I want to put water in there? Yeah, I don't think I want to put water in there. That sounds like a bad idea. It's 700 degrees in there. I don't even know if a mini pump... I don't think a mini pump would work. But what I think I could do... I could fit a full-size pump in here if I can get in here with this liquid lock. If I can get this liquid lock to do what I want it to do, this I might be able to make this work. We can get a gas pump right there, and then the thing just broke. Okay. I need this to stop pumping stuff. I need this to stop pumping stuff. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're gonna see if we can see. Detour. We got to work on this thing. I think I might be able to do this though. If I build that and I go here and then build down here, I think I might be able to. As long as this little thing, this little blob right here stays, and we don't get sour gas in here, we might be able to salvage this. Dismantle the inside of the tiles on the right side of the heat exchanger where the liquid lock is. Right here? I don't think I could do that. Okay, that's good. Printables. Let's do a new save while we're working on this. Save as, in case I need to come back to anything here. Okay. I think what I'm doing is going to work. Kind of created our liquid lock from this standing liquid. If I do that, and go across and down, I think I'll be able to get access to this stuff. Put a door in, then break the water lock. What kind of door would not let gas through? I don't... I'm talking about right here? If I put a... Any door is going to let liquids and gases through. Even the manual airlock lets liquids and gases through. There. See, we have a liquid lock now, and it's a vacuum. So now I should be able to get back in there. How much is in there? 53. Okay, I think this will work. Okay. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I want that little bit to stay right there. Okay, cancel that. That's... Come on. This freaking game, man. You already have a liquid lock, otherwise your dupes wouldn't be getting in there. I know, but... I have a liquid lock here, but I don't have a liquid lock blocking this sour gas from getting out there. I want to pump the sour gas without getting it in here. So that's why I'm trying to approach it from up top over here. This is gonna let sour gas here. I can pump it out of here until there's a vacuum again, and then seal this back up. It's gonna put stuff on the ground down here, which is kind of an issue, but hopefully that's gonna be okay. So we should have we have natural gas in here. Okay, so now I can pump all this stuff out. So I can actually do it from up here. This should work okay. Gas pump made of steel. Got power right there. And then ventilation. What kind of pressure do we have here? 28 kilograms. Okay, it's much more breathable up there, so I need to just bring this up to like here. It's going to dump sour gas, but it's fine. Okay. This thing will only run until it empties out this thing. Yeah, it's really hot here. It's 500 degrees. It's just too hot. So why is it so hot here? Why is this tile so hot? And it's raising it. We need this. How did this tile get so hot? Are you saying we couldn't exchange enough heat or something? I almost wonder if because it was... I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how to fix this. You're overheating right now. What are you made out of? You're made out of steel and you're overheating. Holy crap. Because temperature is transferring here. That's why. You've not learned to use liquid locks yet? They are a lifesaver, Duke Forge Gaming. They are something you will eventually need to get used to using, and if you want to get too crazy complicated with the game. Okay. Is the heat transferring out of the magma? It shouldn't be because we have a vacuum right here. Okay, the heat's going down now. I think it's actually transferring to that petroleum we just put there. What's this this thermosensor is above 401. So it's open. It's not letting in any more heat, but I think the stuff in here just somehow got too hot. Got hotter than it was supposed to get. Somehow. All of Francis John Petroleum builds, he uses a cauldron that is 2 tiles wide and 2 to 3 tiles high. The more liquid you have, the longer it takes to heat the liquid, resulting in more control. Okay. I wonder if I can do that. If I turn these two into diamond tiles, and then I can open this up and open this up, I could maybe do that. Got some more diamond earlier, so if I do this, what's the temperature here? 433. Okay, it's much. This will actually cool this down for a bit, which is what I wanted to do. There's a lot. This is going to take forever. Okay, it's much better if I do this by not pumping out. It's much better if I build stuff in here, I think. So, let me deconstruct that. There's just way too much gas. No, 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 no. Why did you... God. I need to change this. Okay, above 401 is normally what it is. Okay, there. All right, so we are going to, since I'm able to reach farther, I can actually fill this in. This will get rid of the sour gas. There's a, again, kind of cheesy way of doing this, but okay. Insulate this with obsidian. There we go, and then I'm going to open this up. Will I be able to reach all that stuff? If I do this, I will. And we're going to widen this up a little bit, and hopefully that will fix our issue. This doesn't have power. Mount that up. Do this here as well. Okay. Deconstruct that. Got to do this kind of one tile at a time because of it being skinnier. But yeah, maybe we can widen this entire thing, like this whole thing to be 2 wide instead of 1 wide. Do that. Okay. All right, we should be able to fix this. This is looking fixable, I think. This is looking kind of fixable here. Yeah, in the build that I'm using, the build I've used both times was a build that Francis John got from somebody else. So it might be one that he didn't fully test and optimize. But it was also because it was a geothermal build rather than a volcanic build, since again I've only had one volcano my entire the 2 games I've played. Okay, so I want it to be 2 wide, probably all the way from here. So if I do 2 more there, I think that'll do what we need it to do. God, this thing keeps getting messed up. I need this is really hot though. How do I... Just too much stuff here. Too much really hot abyssalite here. That is where we put oil. I guess we'll put a mesh tile back to... screw it. Okay. Okay, so this should be enough, hopefully, to once we open this back up to make this work. Geothermal doesn't matter; it's better than the volcano ones. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of that's up at the top. The buildings are broken. That's fine. There's a lot more energy in the magma core than a volcano. True, yeah. All right, once we fill these last 5 tiles in, then we can start busting in, widen this up, and hopefully I might need to check my temperatures. I think, whoops. I think one of the issues might be I wasn't getting the crude oil hot enough before I got there, so it wasn't exchanging enough heat or something like that. You don't want to, Duke Fork Gaming, from what I've read, you don't want to, if you make it so that this 1403.5C abyssalite is exposed, it's going to touch the oil, and you're going to get more sour gas. Again, we're kind of dealing with sour gas, and I'm not really letting it cause too many issues, but I don't want to get more sour gas if I can avoid it. Because yes, this, if I dig down to this abyssalite that's 1400 degrees and it touches the crude oil, it'll flash to petroleum and you'll get a bunch of sour gas. Okay. Here we go. Let's hope this, let's see. Hopefully this will get this thing all fixed up. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go 2 wide, starting from right here. There, and I think I even want to make this opened up here. Common Sense Gaming, would you say we want the entire tube to be 2 wide, like this, right? I think that's what we would want it to be. I'm going to actually adjust this flow rate too so that we can do less and control the temperature better. So there's our vacuum. Got our vacuum back. I don't know if they'll be able to reach all this, so I might need to do a ladder or 2 to get in here. But I think this will hopefully fix us. Do a couple more insulated tiles here. Okay, and since it's a vacuum, I actually could probably get rid of this to reach all this stuff. I'm not going to worry about that. I think they'll be able to reach it the way we got it. I think it would be wise to allow oil to trickle into the cauldron in 1 kilogram to flush the heat from the system. You may get oil in the petroleum tank. Okay. So we even go lower. I'm cool with that. Okay. Is that reachable? With our mod, it might be reachable. I'm going to want to pick up the stuff in here, though. If I can pick up all the random crap that's in here, that would be good. So we don't have other things transferring heat and stuff. What question did I ask? I asked if I should get rid of this diamond window tile so we keep this whole thing 2 wide. I'm thinking we do. We make this entire tank, like you said, 2 wide. And I guess the other question I'd have is, should I keep the vent in the same place right here, dumping stuff? Or should I move it over 1 tile? I feel like I would want it to dump right on top of the thermosensor. I think that's what I would want it to do. Okay. What do we got? Interstellar ice. Okay. All right, I think they're actually not able to reach this stuff. So I'm going to do this. Don't think this will be an issue if I dig this out and then build it back up. Now that it's all a vacuum, this is all a vacuum, right? It's all a vacuum. That's good. Okay. Printables. Pipsqueak Shore. Okay. You would move the vent up 1 space? Okay. Yeah, we can do that. So I guess that would mean I would dig out that so we have 2 high. Actually, so, okay. So that way the vent wouldn't ever be blocked. Is that a good thing for the vents to not be blocked? I want to pick up all this stuff. So you're saying put the steel vent... Oh, I can't put it there. Okay, I got to move my oil stuff if I'm going to do that. And actually, it should be... Well, no, that's too cold oil. Okay. Okay, let me do some finagling with using pliers here after they build this. So I can clear out the oil and get this set up how I want to do it. So is that what you're saying? Move the vent 1 space up there. Okay. And actually disconnect this for now. What I want to do is I'm going to let in... I want to let in enough just to get this stuff out of here. So I only need 5 spaces forward. So if I disconnect like here, have this at the full setting for now. If the vent is ever blocked, the oil flowing in will stop, causing the system to overheat. Okay. All right. So I don't want it to actually ever do that. Okay. I'm going to let some of this in just so I can clear this out. Did you do it? Okay, you did it. So, insulated pipe. Okay, that did what I wanted it to do. Okay. Now we're going to set this back to 1,000 increments. And so what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect this from this. We're going to deconstruct that. And this is an igneous rock. We want this one to be insulated ceramic. Make sure that's all ceramic, should be. And then we pick up this crap on the ground and we do a steel vent there. You test it out, and the ballisite does cook the oil, like you said, with several kilograms of sour gas before it cools down. So don't know if there's much to do about that. Yeah, you just don't do it. You don't mess with that. Don't mess with it. That's what you do. All right, let's start filling this back in because I think we have everything we need here. So I'm gonna start filling this part back in. So I have all. I wonder. I think I might have enough that I can go all aluminum now. I didn't have enough before to do all aluminum. Let me see if I have enough to swap all of these over to aluminum radiant pipes. Still don't know if I have enough, but I can do more of them, which will help the heat exchange. Yeah, I should definitely do this. Okay. That might be another issue. The heat exchange wasn't as good because I was using tungsten instead of aluminum because of material running out of concerns. So there is a molten larva in there. Okay. So hopefully this will fix, just like our iron thing got fixed by using aluminum. Okay, I need to fill back in. So this is all good in here. I just need to fill in this area. Actually, before I do that, let me pick up the stuff that's here in case it pushes it into there, because I don't want it to push into there. Push it. Push it. Okay. And we'll save before we turn this thing back on to see if we have fixed everything. Okay, all right. Hopefully we have recovered this thing without flooding our entire thing with sour gas. If so, we will say that's a GG cookie time and call it a stream most likely. Because my God, this has been a... This is the second time we've had sour gas in the thing, and the first time I was able to load and fix it. You know what I also don't have is I have not the best temp shift plates. I had all diamond last time because I had more diamonds, and I should use as much diamond for temp shift plates as I have, I think, for this. I think this is one of our most important builds to not break. Where's my diamond? I can only do like 3 though. No, 2. I can only do 2. Is there anything better than granite? I mean, aluminum, I don't have enough. I mean, I could maybe do a couple diamond. Oh, that one is diamond. Is it? I guess I have to deconstruct it to make it. Let me do a couple of diamond temp shift plates. 1, 2. Bad to have temp shift there as you're transferring heat to the tiles faster. I'm pretty sure you want temp shift plates. You want it to transfer the heat quicker, I thought. Problem with volcanoes when boiling petroleum is that automation is required. Otherwise, petroleum boiler will drain the volcano like the steam turbines. Okay. I'm going to do that. Okay. All right, I'm almost ready to plug this back in. These are all tungsten, aluminum. Okay. Plumbing, radiant, aluminum. Let's do the rest of these as aluminum. There. All right, we'll get these temp shift plates into place. Finish filling this in. And then we should be good to turn this thing back on. And slowly trickle the amount up so the temperature doesn't get all messed up. Okay, all right. Diamond temp shift plates are so expensive, man. So expensive. Yeah. Oh, because I hadn't got this extra diamond yet, actually, either. Because I had done all this digging before the save scum that we did. You know what? My Steam thing is probably ready to go. And the steam has probably been circulating in there and maybe breaking my pipes. Let me do this. There. Send you off to the wild blue yonder. Yep, this one's not been done yet. Launch that guy. Okay, let's save it right now. All metal ores seem to be better for temp shift than granite for thermal conductivity. Okay. Problem is the metals. The metals. If my gold volcano was going, I guess I you know what, I probably have enough for some iron temp shift plates. Do I have stuff for those? No, because the problem is it doesn't use refined stuff. It uses the unrefined stuff. And I just don't have enough. Or is it the refined? Oh, wait, that is... Okay. Okay, I can use refined iron. Okay. All right, let's... Well, I kind of want to plug this back in and see if it works. I think this will be okay. Okay. All right, so we just saved. Just put those in there. So let's plug it back in and see what happens. There. And then we want to deconstruct those two guys. All right, let's check temperature here. If I remember correctly, we wanted to get to as close to 400 degrees up here as we can, so that when it drops, it doesn't have to change that much temperature. Oh, I need to change this though. Thermosensor needs to be above 401. Okay. Petroleum, 450 degrees. Okay. So right now we're not getting that much temperature up here. We want it to be hotter. Aluminum ore is great for that. Yeah, I know I don't have that much aluminum. What I have the most of is refined iron, so because I have a refined iron volcano, so that's probably what we're gonna go for. You would let it fill up with oil first? Okay. So you're saying not even check it yet? I'm just gonna let it before I even let this thing go. Should I change this to below instead of above? I know you guys can't see this. Ugh. The placement of this is... Currently I have this set at if it's above 401 degrees, it opens so that keeps the heat from transferring. A small amount of petroleum will flash. Okay. Well... I'd have to change the number here. I think it's fine the way it is. I think it's okay. What's my temperature here? 419. It's coming in at 281. Kind of trickling this in here. So you're saying I should make it so that this doesn't close at all for a while, so that the crude oil doesn't turn into petroleum at all. So we just fill it in with crude oil. Okay, that would mean I need to change the thermosensor to be... What do I want? I need this to be a higher temperature. Like, it doesn't go unless it goes over 600. No. No, that's not right. Below. No. Okay. Because we want the temperature to get lower here, right? What am I even trying to do? I'm not exactly sure what I'm trying to do. I want to... So you're saying I need to fill this up with crude oil before I set the automation back up. Because what I thought my issue was that the temperature of these... I guess the temperature was just got too hot in here. So we need more stuff in here. Increase flow rate? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, actually. I'm going to do like 3,000. I'm going to do it by small increments here. We've got a volcanic planet up there. Okay. Got printables. Pump 10K G in that bad boy. Not yet. Not yet. We just got sour gas. We're trying to avoid having that happen again. What cycle am I on? 843. 843 cycles is what we're doing. Sensor is above 400 to 403. Yeah, I know. That's what it normally would be. But we actually, I think what common sense is telling us to do is to try to get some crude oil built up in here. That way there's a larger volume of stuff so it doesn't heat up so much. Then after it is flowing out, decrease flow rate to get oil near 400. Okay. Yeah, because we want to even out the temperature so it's right around 400 degrees here, and then it flows down and slowly cools down. That's kind of the goal, I believe. So we want to fill this up first, I guess. All right, we'll go up to, we'll crank it up here until we're almost full, then we'll crank it back down. Magma core is barely used. You say this boiler has remained a total success. Thermal sensor should still be normal. No, I don't want to do that yet. I want to build up the amount of stuff in here first. Although now that the temperature is well below 400, I think maybe it is about time to go back to the normal above 401, I think is what we did. Okay, I'm going to save again. We're going to save scum like crazy as we try to fix this thing. Okay, so thermosensor, if it's above 401 degrees, it'll open. So now it should close. Crude oil is starting to heat up, but it's slower and hopefully more controlled. So once it hits that 400, this will open and stop transferring heat. Yeah, I think the larger amount of liquid in here is going to help. Okay, nothing's flashing there. Okay, still a vacuum. That's good. So 390 degrees. It's hovering around there. What's it coming in at? It's coming at 238. Okay, so I think when this fills up is when I should slow down the flow, maybe. Slow it back down to like 1,000 so that it starts trickling down. Do we have petroleum? Okay, that's all petroleum. Looks like there's some other liquid there. Nope, it's petroleum. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to slow down the flow now. Okay, which will take it a bit anyway. It's a delay on that. Why am I getting interruptions in my crude oil? It's kind of weird. Am I running out of power or something? Damage overheated gas pump. Oh, guess it... Oh, did this thing finally activate it? Damn, I'm going to deconstruct this guy for now. And you know what? I've had this thing running the entire time. Damn. We heated up the steam really hot. Whoops. Okay. Oh, I just left that thing running. On French John's cauldrons, he mounts the thermo sensors further up in the cauldron. Oh, does he? Damn it. Well, that's something I don't think I can reach. Maybe that would have been useful. That would have been useful earlier. But we'll do it there. It seems like it's equalizing out better here. Again, information that would have been useful yesterday. No, just kidding. Another Adam Sandler movie thing. Why no temp shift plate behind the temp sensor? I don't know. Maybe I should have done that. I can't remember if that was a thing that was there before, and I forgot to do. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe that was a part of the build that I left out, which is maybe part of the issues, but I think we're okay. Once it gets going, it runs smoother. Starting is the hardest part. Yeah, well, we don't have any sour gas in here. It's starting to look good. Once this 400 degree stuff starts getting up here and going out here, we should start heating up the crude oil more as it comes in. And so the temperature difference should be less up here, which is I think what we want. So we have all this stuff is like 406 degrees. So it's when this stuff gets too hot that was the issue. And I wonder how that happened. Maybe because the space was too small and I didn't have the temp shift plate or something like that. Or maybe there was a backup in flow, and so cooler stuff stopped coming in and it just slowly overheated or something like that. But it looks like we're starting to be back in shape where we want it to be. What do y'all think? Should I keep it running at the smaller amount for a while, or should I crank it back up? Because this is going to be the last thing I do today. It's just I don't have any more time. I think I should crank it. What is oil temperature? It's coming in at 229. Is it starting to heat up yet? You call crank? All right, let's crank it up. Let's crank it up. Turn that sucker to 11. 10 million bajillion gajillion kilojillions of kilojoules. Okay. All righty, let's see what happens here. How do I keep getting these empty... Do you like stop working for a second? I'm so confused how we keep getting these empty things there. Cancel that. Oh, now we basically have a liquid lock that we can use to get in and out of here if we need to again. All right, let's check the temperature here. 241. So coming in at 115, 150, 160. Yeah, it's coming in pretty chill right now, but it should be, as the hotter petroleum should be exchanging the heat, this should start to even out better, I think. Yeah, I think the aluminum radiant pipes has helped a lot. Yeah, coming in at about 114 degrees, 146 there, 170, 180, 290 here. And it's hovering right around 400 right here. This whole tank is like 393. That's looking a lot better to me. Hopefully it'll stay that way, but that's looking a lot better. The temperature in here, staying around 390, I think is about what we want, right? So it only has to get up to the 400 point to become petroleum. So I think we fixed this. I guess we'll find out if I over the weekend to do any off-stream stuff. Hey, terrestrial planet. Do like some biome work, and all of a sudden this flashes again. But hopefully the bigger, what'd you call it, cauldron, and the swapping out the pipes should help regulate this. So I think we have recovered. Let's check our last couple things that kind of broke during the day. We're gonna call that good. Our iron volcano is only not working because the temperature's not there. But these guys are good, keeping it nice and balmy, 85 degrees Celsius in there. What am I using for radiant pipes? I changed them all out to aluminum, which aluminum is the best apart from what, thermium, I believe. So I changed them all out to aluminum. I might want to come in and eventually change all these temp shift plates to metal. Oh, you know what? I did every other one aluminum ore, so they're not as bad. They're not all granite. I think they were like every other one aluminum down here. And actually I have some iron ones down here. So I actually do have a lot of metal temp shift plates. I only used granite at the top when I ran out, I think. And I replaced a couple of those with diamond. So I think our system's looking good. 395. 322. Kind of slowly exchanging his temperature. I'm thinking that's looking really good. So this guy's good. Yep, it's running when that guy goes. Has our gold volcano erupted yet? I think we weren't quite to the point where it was erupting. But we're getting some heat damage. So we got rid of the turbine there. Thermal aqua tuner. I'm not sure if I'm going to do more steam things. I think this research gets us enough for... I think it'll get us enough for this. I don't know how much data we have. Do I have... Strange brick. Oh, it's a telephone there. Data bank 2.92. So we might have enough that we'll be able to get into steam rockets. I mean, petroleum rockets next time, hopefully. Tungsten and gold are also great. Yeah, now that once this thing starts running and we finally start getting some gold, in 26 cycles we'll start getting some gold. So, my friends, I think I'm going to call it there. I've been streaming for a little over 6 hours, so hope y'all have enjoyed. There was a little bit of stuff that messed up, but I like our little space build we got going here. This is a lot better than other space builds I've done. We have our steam rockets have gotten to, hopefully once the research gets done, petroleum rockets. And so tomorrow we will be playing FTL hard mode no pause, I believe is the plan. So if y'all want to come hang out for some hard mode no pause FTL tomorrow. Friday I think we are going to do some more Kenshi, since I did enjoy that. We'll probably do Kenshi Friday and Sunday. But anyway, guys and gals and wonderful people, I'm going to call it a day. So thank y'all so much for hanging. Y'all are great. I can never thank y'all enough for the bits, the follows, the subs, the lurk, and all the amazing, wonderful things y'all do to support the stream. I know that there were some follows that I didn't do, but I've been getting a bot that's been following me for like the last couple of weeks that I reported to Twitch, but it just still keeps happening. So War God Aries and Duke Fort Gaming, thank you all for the follow. Appreciate it. But y'all have a great rest of your day. I'm going to end there and upload this to YouTube tonight. So y'all have a great night. Peace out, my friends. Happy gaming. We'll see you next time. Y'all rock. Later, my friends.